Thank you for joining us. You are watching Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse, broadcasting to you live from MONGU in Western Province. This is the news bulletin. Now let's take a look at the headlines. Mandanga traders appeal for garbage to be collected in the market. MONGU youth advocate says international airport should not be immediate priority. Chinyunyu Health Center receives medical equipment. In international news, UK tightens visa rules for 33 African countries. In sports news, Copper Princesses qualify for FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. With the news in detail, my name is Nchimonia Siaminwe. Vendors at Mandanga Market in Kambule Ward are calling on authorities to remove mounting garbage behind the market. The traders told Bulozi TV News that the waste is creating unhygienic conditions and putting foodstuffs like fish, meat and vegetables, among other things, at risk of contamination. Market Vice Chairperson Regina Ndalela says the absence of bins is fueling the problem. Here are the details. At Mandanga Market in Kambule Ward, which is one of the busiest markets in MONGU, has business going on. But so is a growing pile of garbage. Traders say the waste behind the market is now a health hazard, putting both vendors and the food they sell, like fish, meat and vegetables, at risk of contamination.
Market yauna itezea masila.
Ambona mukatalimera pale. Hakunene bakuyumbera masila biyumbera komula kwako bizi.
Market kwa aluna mabini aluna ngibatu basula ole nakafera de masila. Kafera dinzinje zake na market kuinzima restaurant, kuinzima wacha kuinzima nanda kona kuli lwakula luzerere luli mulu bonere kwateni. Korera ne lutwelanga kwa Lusaka. Kona manyala lasa inzi kwa Mandanga. Onafaruka utakuli korera keleke na kakenisa Mandanga masira inzi kwa market lukupe luli mulu bonere kwateni. Market mo kwa mula kwa masira kona.
According to Market Vice Chairperson Regina Ndalela, the problem comes down to one thing: there are no bins.
Alunasi bini kona kuli masira ayumba kelwa fela fafa mana mutu kafela wasulera chwale alufu lufumananga uluvutata pakweza kuli mutu mangeni uyumbela fa yumbela kona kulifa kwa kotola alufanga uluvutata.
She says without a bin, it's hard to stop traders from dumping waste anyhow, and is calling on authorities to act and improve sanitation.
Ni alwa azusa kwa azusa fera kacheno kamuswa mukate amukatofumana kuli fofo muzusa ngapatelo kafa itezi amanyala labake ngisakuli yo uyumbela fale yalufanga butata kyalu ikupela kuli kambe kuna nisi bini mwendine lukaeza kuli masilalu na mwendine akakusufala kakuli mangi utoyumbela mabini kono butata wolufumana olukikuto kwa sibini alungimaza zikipeto ike kutala kusana ni kwa kuhatela hivyo ni ape kuna nzira yefitela kwa teni.
Nchomonya Siaminwe, Bulozi TV News, MONGU, Western Province. A MONGU-based youth development advocate, Chindele Chingumbe, says international airport is not an immediate priority in Western Province. In an exclusive interview with Bulozi TV News, Chingumbe said that an international airport is a well-received developmental project that can massively improve the economic growth of the province. He has, however, noted that such a project needs some other projects that will complement it and bring out its full value. He highlighted supporting projects such as roads, manufacturing companies, and other public amenities. Mike Moya now reports.
The youths have joined and stated their stance on the widely debated issue of whether an international airport is important in Western Province or not. Speaking to Bulozi TV, a MONGU-based youth development advocate has said that having an international airport constructed in Western Province is not a bad idea.
An international airport in MONGU Western Province itself is not a bad idea. That's the kind of development that we need as a province, the development that is going to enhance the potential of the province, and also to create more economic ventures that this province has.
However, he notes that for the project to deliver meaningful economic benefits to the province, it must be accompanied by other supporting developments that should be implemented even before the said international airport.
Having an international airport itself is not enough. I believe that an international airport should find us, having already, certain economic ventures that can make that international airport to be much more useful, rather than, just having it as a symbolic infrastructure that, of course, brings pride to the province, but does not add so much value to the economic, of our province. We have quite a number of, priority development agendas or activities that this, province has to focus on before even having, the international airport, being built. I feel we need it much more as a province, but there are certain priority developmental agendas that we need to achieve. First of all, that these developmental agendas, when they are put in place, they are going to, add more value to our international airport once it's built. So it's not just a matter of debating, it's not just a matter of being emotional about it. I mean, we do not have public institutions, we do not have industries, we do not have any manufacturing of any kind as a province, yet we've got resources, natural resources, that can unlock this province's, economic, ventures that will, of course, add more value to the international airport that we seek as a province. So it's all about the issue of prioritizing what is needed urgently and what can come later, to supplement the development that we have already.
He says infrastructure alone cannot transform the province unless it is supported by industries capable of generating cargo, attracting tourists, and creating employment opportunities. Mike Moya, for Bulozi TV News in MONGU, Western Province.
UPND National Youth Chairperson Gilbert Liswaniso has reaffirmed the party's commitment to continue key government programs, including free education and social cash transfer, saying President Hakainde Hichilema has a clear vision for improving the lives of Zambians. Speaking during campaign meetings in Sananga district, Liswaniso urged voters to support the UPND's adopted candidates in the August elections. Meanwhile, Senanga North parliamentary aspiring candidate Brian Dumba appealed to residents to vote for him, while Senanga aspiring council chairperson Muya Inambao also called for support from the electorate. Details in the following report.
The United Party for National Development, UPND National Chairperson Gilbert Liswaniso has reaffirmed the party's commitment to sustaining key government programs such as the free education and social cash transfer. Speaking during campaign meetings in Senanga, Liswaniso urged residents to vote for the UPND's adopted candidates in the August elections to ensure continued development in the area.
Yakubona kuli yo Hakainde akataha ukatsa sikolo samahala kuli mangi ni mangi afumani mateka nemuna ni pono yakubona kuli uchembere waluna ukahola mashelenga amangada mane niluna ukakupanga kwena yatokutaimu Zambia neruzi wakuli makwasha nibona bakanga pateni baba ni mututu bakanga pateni sha nona ni pono 2015-2016 Hakainde abazwali ketsaza hai norubula kuli akuna yakona kumpavo Hakainde bamutoyire nelimanze norubula ramo kwaluka imatongo Hakainde baba kwani kumpavo tibaba itataba kona rutire kwanu nikumibula kuli batili usipili walukasheni niwona 2017 Hakainde bamutama anatile kwanu basizo saluna bachembere baka bashemi baka mwakakulepela Hakainde walipiruza mina mubwela kuli yo hakainde wamuzema election ya hae hawa nafateni wamwisapa mukome twamubulale nitaprozabina kwa ntaima tongo zamstwara mwabulani staba kaufera mazami.
Meanwhile, various adopted UPND candidates have appealed to voters to support their candidature, pledging to work for the development of Senanga. For Bulozi TV News, Celestina Mbewe, MONGU, Western Province.
The Zambia police in Western Province has apprehended the second suspect who was on the run, Emmanuel Zelelengwe, aged 41, of Kewala area in Kaoma district, originally from Nasikela village of MONGU, linked to the brutal murder and aggravated robbery of a taxi driver in March this year. Western Province Commissioner of Police Ray Hamonga said the arrest follows investigations into the gruesome murder of Isaac Fobolo Musenge, aged 42, a taxi driver of Ilute Compound, MONGU district, whose body was discovered in Mawawa area, and the matter was reported to MONGU Central Police Station on March 22, 2026. Investigations established that the offense occurred between 20th and 21st March 2026. Hamonga added that one suspect, a male juvenile aged 17, was arrested by Luango police on May 31st, 2026 and transferred to MONGU.
The Zambia Police Service in Western Province wishes to inform members of the public that following sustained investigations into the brutal murder and aggravated robbery of a taxi driver in MONGU district in March this year, officers have successfully apprehended the second suspect who had been on the run. On the 12th of July 2026, at approximately 01 hours, officers from MONGU Central Police Station, acting on intelligence, apprehended Emmanuel Kashweka Zerelengwe, age 41, of Kiawara area in Kaoma district, originally of village Nasikela, Chief Kandala, MONGU district. The arrest follows investigations into the gruesome murder of Isaac Fobolo Musenge, age 42, a taxi driver of Ilute Compound in MONGU district. The deceased's body was discovered in Mawawa area, and the matter was reported to MONGU Central Police Station on the 22nd of March 2026. Investigations established that the offense could have occurred between the 20th and 21st of March 2026. The victim sustained multiple injuries, including deep cuts to the neck and forehead, while his legs had been tied with wire before his body was dumped in Mawawa area. The suspects allegedly stole the deceased's gray Toyota Wish motor vehicle registration number AUB 3859 and drove it to Lusaka, where it was stripped of various parts intended for sale. The motor vehicle was later recovered by police and has since been secured as an exhibit. One suspect, a male juvenile aged 17, was arrested by Luanga Police Station on the 31st of May 2026 and transferred to MONGU. Following an intensive manhunt, the second suspect, Emmanuel Kashweka Zelelengwe, was tracked down and apprehended in Kiawara area of Kaoma district.
The Presidential Delivery Unit, PDU, has called for stronger collaboration between government and cooperating partners to accelerate national development and improve the delivery of essential public services. Speaking during the handover of assorted medical and energy equipment to Chinyunyu Health Center in Rufunsa District, PDU Executive Director Mopota Muchelemba emphasized the need for better coordination to prevent the duplication of health sector investments and ensure that resources reach communities where they are needed most. Muchelemba said achieving Zambia's national development priorities requires collective effort, noting that government cannot deliver its development agenda on its own. Margaret Chota has the details.
Access to quality healthcare facilities and modern medical equipment continues to be one of the most important pillars of a healthy and prosperous society, with experts emphasizing that Investments in the health sector has far-reaching benefits beyond patient care. The Presidential Delivery Unit has emphasized the need for greater coordinations to prevent the duplication of health investments and ensure that government and cooperating partners deliver services efficiently across the country. Speaking when Common Wellbeing Zambia, in collaboration with Ignite Energy Access, donated assorted medical and energy equipment, among them hospital blankets and bed sheets, water filters, the brand new inverter for solar installations and Starlink internet connectivity to Chinyunyu Health Center in Rufunsa District. PDU Executive Director Muchelemba said achieving national development priorities requires strong collaboration between the government and its partners.
We monitor very closely is what we call interventions that are happening throughout the country and making sure that they have direct impact on the lives of the Zambian citizens. And in particular, I think the installation of this high-speed internet at the hospital that we're also seeing today is quite significant because digital connectivity has transitioned from something that is luxury to something that is so strategic in the provision of public services like healthcare.
Speaking at the same event, Common Wellbeing Zambia Managing Director Mombachi Sevuka emphasized on the importance of partnership, shared responsibility and community involvement in strengthening rural health systems.
It is more than a donation ceremony. It is a celebration of what can be achieved when organizations, government institutions, and communities come together with a shared vision of improving lives. At Common Wellbeing Zambia, we build and operate social enterprises that strengthen the foundations people need to stay healthy, earn a livelihood, and build resilience.
Ignite Energy Access Chief Executive Officer Helen Zulu said the company remains committed to expanding access to affordable energy regardless of people's location or financial circumstances as part of its corporate social responsibility program.
Handing over very practical items and support that we believe will directly improve service delivery and patient experience at this facility.
Rufunsa District Planner Christopher Tembo and Chinyunyu Health Center Representative Praxidis Sinyangwe has this to say.
Through meaningful partnership with organizations such as Common Wellbeing and Ignite that are able to bridge critical gaps, improve health infrastructure, and create an environment where our health workers can provide safe and efficient and dignified care to every patient.
What you have given us today is just not equipment and solar power. It is the ability to keep our medicines cold, to work through the night, and to save our patients better.
Margaret Shota, Bulozi TV News in Rufunsa District.
A Lusaka-based economist, Kelvin Sanga, says Zambia is currently showing some strong positive signs of economic recovery as compared to some regional markets. Chisanga disclosed to Bulozi TV News that the improvement is being supported by stronger copper production prospects, better agricultural performance, improved inflation management, rising investor confidence, and progress in restoring economic stability. He added that despite the economic improvements, Zambia must focus on adding value to its resources, strengthening manufacturing, improving energy supply, and creating more opportunities for businesses and citizens.
Zambia's growth pattern has shown a very good distinctive comparison, especially when you look at the other trudging peers in the continent. Obviously, when you look at Zambia's economic growth outlook and key performance that we have actually been able to record, it shows substantially different. So the Zambia's economy is showing some encouraging signs of recovery, which has begun to strengthen its position within the African economic landscape. The progress is strongly supported by several positive factors, which include the stronger copper egg production prospect, improved agricultural performance, better inflation management patterns, growing investors' confidence, and efforts to restore economic stability. With a global demand that is standing for copper and other critical minerals, Zambia has a significant opportunity to tap into and trigger beneficial and tangible effect from its natural resource advantage. However, the key focus now should be able to shift toward adding value to these resources and strengthening the capacity for manufacturing, as well as also improving the energy security aspect, which also includes creating more opportunities for business and citizens. So economic growth here obviously is not something that we can be able to measure by statistic aspect. We can also look at the real success, which should be calculated from seeing the ground level effect on ordinary Zambians to experience more jobs, reduce the cost pressure, and greater opportunity to participate in the economy.
We now take a break. Stay with us for the rest of the news.
They once built a machine, Chipo.
What machine, Shikulu?
A machine for borrowing. Let me show you. In the beginning, it looked like progress. Borrow a little, build a little. A road here, a clinic there. But the machine was always hungry. Each loan bigger than the last. $3 billion. In money we do not print. They were told to stop. They fed it more. In November 2020, the machine broke.
So it stayed broken?
Not forever, Chipo. But it did not fix itself. Someone had to walk back into that room.
Voting is one of the few moments where we all have a voice.
One person, one vote.
No titles, no status.
Just a choice.
It's not about doing nothing.
It's about showing up.
Because your vote matters.
It's easy.
It's important.
It's ours.
Count me in.
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 Bulozi TV is the only commercial television station domiciled in MONGU of Western Province, Zambia, providing homegrown broadcasting. We are licensed by the Independent Broadcasting Authority (IBA) and carried by TopStar on DTT Channel 120. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and WhatsApp channel. Our news is factual, balanced, and delivered on time in 3 languages: English, Simbunda, and Silozi. Our programs range from talk shows, entertainment shows, personality, cultural heritage, political shows, local drama and soaps, children's shows, community live broadcast, and many more. Call the station manager to advertise your business on 0975 210 218 or 0764 907 921. Or email us on bulozitv@gmail.com. We are situated in Buyuana compound off Kagrava Road in MONGU. Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse.
In international news, the United Kingdom has updated its visa requirements, with nationals from 33 African countries now required to obtain a visa before traveling to or transiting through the UK. The affected countries include South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Egypt, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Namibia, and several others across the African continent. Under the revised requirements, travelers from the listed countries will need to obtain a valid visa before departure, even if they are only passing through the United Kingdom on their way to other destinations. The new measures form part of the UK's immigration and border control policy. Zambia is not among the countries affected by the latest changes. In sports news, FA's President Keith Mwemba has congratulated the Copper Princesses for qualifying for the 2026 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup following a determined qualification campaign. The Zambia Under-17 women's national team secured their place at the global tournament after holding Ethiopia to a 1-1 draw in Addis Ababa, advancing 3-2 on aggregate to qualify for the World Cup for a third consecutive time. Mwemba praised the players for their discipline, resilience, and determination under pressure, while also commending head coach Carol Kanyemba, her technical bench, and the support staff for guiding the team to their achievement. He says FAS will ensure the Copper Princesses receive adequate preparations ahead of the World Cup, with the aim of improving on Zambia's previous performances and making a stronger impact on the global stage. We've come to the end of our news bulletin. A recap of the headlines. Mandanga traders appeal for garbage to be collected in the market. MONGU youth advocate says international airports should not be immediate priority. Chinyunyu Health Center receives medical equipment. In international news, UK tightens visa rules for 33 African countries. In sports news, Copper Princesses qualify for FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. You can always catch our bulletins on TopStar Channel 120 in MONGU, Limulunga, Nalolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga, parts of Senanga, Kalabo, Funsa, and surrounding areas and on Facebook, Bulozi TV. My name is Nchimonia Siaminwe. On behalf of the entire Bulozi TV production crew, pleasant viewing. Bye for now.